Okay. So, I have no idea what's going on. Good. Okay. So, yeah. Hello, everybody. Pretzel Road here, and welcome back to another live stream. Another very glitchy live stream, already, which does not bode well. We are playing the Cities Skylines Cleanup Crew Let's Play series. This time we're doing it live, which is new. I'm excited to try it out. Let's see. So, the first thing I'll say is this is not the first episode 31, I believe is what this is. This is not actually the first episode 31. The original episode 31 involved us building, a large expansion to our suburban area. But it was just one of those episodes that I never really got to the editing stage with before I just got overwhelmed with homework again, and then I sort of lost where I was in sort of the mental state of editing this. So I decided that I would just explain what I did in this live stream, and then we'll move on to something else. So, okay, this is... So firstly what we've got is we've got another shopping area sort of that goes along the boundary of our old suburban area, and that provides for some of our commercial needs. And it also has a fire in it, which is lovely. We also have this road up here, which helps to create more connections between between the highway and our residential area. The highway wasn't actually getting really particularly overwhelmed or anything. I largely just created it to create sort of a sense of balance. It felt a little bit weird having one single road that connected the entire area to the highway. So that's sort of the explanation for that, and I can't see anything now. Okay, here we go. This is very much a testing live stream. So this is not one that I've got any idea how well it's going to work out. It's very much one of those testing live streams. Alright, continue anyway. Alright, here we go. So we are now back. We are not suffering from as many performance issues. So, anyways... Okay, so I have no idea what's going on. Yeah, well, I know, what? There we go, okay. Alright, so hopefully this performs like that's making it even more difficult for what we can actually see. Okay. Yeah. Alright, this has been a dumpster fire of a beginning of an episode. Let's see if we can make this work out a little bit better during the rest of it. Alright, so firstly, let's start out by explaining what happened here. In the last episode, I built this shopping area, to add to our commercial zoning, and I also built a new road that connects it up to the highway, and then I built this new section here. Now you can see I've begun zoning it actually a little bit already. Yeah, I began zoning just a couple of sections of it. I didn't want to zone too much of it right away because that's a recipe for a death wave. But this is sort of where we're at the moment with as far as our suburbs are concerned. Now, as you can see, all people really care about at the moment is commercial zoning, which is interesting. And I don't really have any plans for what we're going to do this episode. So this episode is basically just going to be whatever we need to do to get this city to work better. Alright, so I need to find somewhere that I can put, like, a shopping area, I guess. I need a bigger shopping mall, is what I need. In fact, I guess what I could do, is I could try to find a way to build out an entirely new sort of shopping type thing. Let's see, so we'll do it like this. And we'll do that. Hopefully I didn't break anything with that wire there. Alright, now we're going to just build some super high density shopping space along here is what we're going to do. It's not going to be super pretty, but what it will be able to do is it will be able to hold lots of... Oh! Academic year report. Cool. Nothing's changed. Huge surprise. Alright. Now, this is not going to be the prettiest of all shopping areas, but it will be able to hold a lot of shops. So... well, let's see, we can do one more thing like this, and we go down here. In fact, what I may do is I may just get rid of all of these crossroads altogether and just do like that. And that's going to be our new shopping area. Okay, so that's what that power line was for. Interesting. Okay, so we need to fix that again. Oh. Just love the stability of this setup. Just gotta love the stability of this setup. Alright. So at some point here, we'll be back. There we go. So let's see, where are we? We are now in the middle of nowhere with a power line. Here is where we need to be. Alright, good. So now that's connected again. And while we're at it, we can also build up our brand new shopping center and let's give it some water. Let's see, we'll do another pipeline over here, and another one over here, Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so now we'll do low density shopping because I don't want to do high density. And I'm not going to worry about creating boundaries between like the houses and the commercial center, because if they want themselves some fancy housing, they would have moved to our new area. So that has lowered our commercial demand by a fair bit. And it looks like it's continuing to decline, which is good. 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 In fact, I think what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to create sort of a higher density area over, like, here. So I'm just going to I'm just going to raise the density over in this area. I think, oh no. The game does not like that idea. The game says that is going to break our streaming quality, which is no fun. Okay. Okay, so yeah. So I guess it looks like we're back now. I'm just gonna take a moment for this sign-in thing to disappear. I don't know why it does that, because I'm very much signed in. So let's raise the density of everything in an area that has a fair bit of commercial. Or what we could do is we could just get rid of a bunch of housing and replace it with commercial, and it would run very much counter to our goal of increasing housing capacity. It would run very, very much counter to that goal. But I think we can easily enough move housing out to, like, you know, we can really just copy paste this sort of new suburban area. We can just continue it all the way out as far as we need it to go. Yeah, I think that'll be much easier than I think that'll really be the easiest way to get more people to live here. Alright, so at this point we've got fairly low demand for everything. So what we'll do is we'll use our select tool, pull out our select tool, and we will say, I'm going to say, I'm going to pause here for a second because I do need to dezone some of this. Alright. So I think that is going to be... Oh, I'm getting an error from YouTube that it's not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. You know what? I am not receiving enough video to maintain smooth gaming, so you're not the only one, YouTube. Okay, so we have sewage problems over here. Let's... Alright, so that was interesting. Streamlabs just gave me the same error, like, a bajillion times. It was very strange. But now we are back. Probably. Alright, so let's build an eco-inland water treatment plant here. And we'll connect that to that, so now we don't have the sewage problems over here, hopefully. Or anywhere, for that matter. Alright, so at this point, so our goal for the series is to reach a population of 75,000, I believe. We are now at 22,000. We are not even a third of the way there. So somehow we either need to figure out how to put in some super high density residential space, like super high density, because this downtown is not going to cut it. It's just not dense enough. So we either need to figure out how to do super high density housing, or we're going to need to find new ways for our city to expand out physically, which it doesn't look like we really have the option to. So yeah, it looks like we're going to have to build some high density housing over here. Okay, so I guess the first step of that is to create a new grid. We're going to create a brand new grid, and it's going to start right here. And we've already run into our first problem. Okay, so let's find a different place to start it then. We're going to create a brand new grid, and it's going to start over... No, this is also a mess of trams. Okay, I really don't want to mess with those tram lines, because those are a pain to fix. So I think maybe what I could do is I could... Okay, here's what we'll do. We'll create a brand new sort of suburb of our city, I guess. Sort of. Alright, so now this will go out 2 more. It's going to be very much a planned area. Alright, so we'll send this out 10 units, and we'll send this out 10 units. Why is it a bridge? That's... Whoa, very much not showing up as a bridge when I'm trying to build it. Oh, yes it is. Okay, I'm just blind. Okay, so what we'll do in that case is we will fatten the land over here just a little bit. Alright, and then we'll extend this out to here. Good. Now, I want to get rid of this section of housing, because that's going to get in the way, housing and zoning, because that's going to get in the way of our expansion. Okay. Now, what we'll do here is we will create a very small master planned city that is just outside of the main city. Alright. Now, in the center of our city, and that will, the term center of our city will refer to these 2 blocks right here. The inwards half of these 4 blocks over here will do some commercial high density, outside of that, we'll have high-density residential, and then everywhere else will be gridded residential. So, the big thing here is that it's going to be based on a compact grid, as opposed to our sort of very spread out grid that we have for downtown, or our very sort of spaghetti road layout of the suburban area. So that's really going to be sort of this area's whole thing, is just going to be the fact that it's compact, basically. Alright. So this is now going to need this and this. Okay. Alright. How did I do it on that side? Okay, so we'll do one of these over here, and we'll just extend out a road as far as possible until we hit the border. Okay, that's actually going to be incredibly inefficient, so we won't do that. Okay. And then over here, we'll do like this, and like that, and whoa, like this, whoa, and then we'll do like this. I am not explaining this well. I apologize. I'm kind of trying to concentrate very hard on what I'm doing here, which I'm not even doing all that well, but, yeah. This is just, I guess, how this is going to work for the next few minutes here as I get this thing built up. Alright, and on this side, what I did was something like put up, and we do an angle like this. Okay, so at this point we can probably lower the density even more in the back sections, and well, let's see, so all but the most central areas will be these sort of 2-block sections, maybe. Whoops. In fact, I think let's make it all just 2-block sections, it looks like, is going to be the way to go. In which case we can probably get rid of this, and we can get rid of this. Alright. And then we can connect to the main road network via, I don't know, something like this. High quality city planning right there that definitely won't lead to problems in the very near future. But you know what? It solves our problems now, so that's basically all we need. Okay, so we can't expand out the side. Yeah, we can. Okay, good. Alright, now we've got the space to build our water pipeline. And then we also need it to go up to here. And we also need it to go, like, over here a little bit. Okay, oh, the stability here is just lovely. I really should just go back to doing the regularly formatted Let's Plays. I thought this was going to be a whole lot better than it actually is. My apologies for making you watch this. But since you're here, thank you for watching, I guess. That's not a sign that this episode is over by any means. Just, that thank you for dealing with this. Alright, so let's do commercial spaces like this. Actually, whoa, hold on. Whoa there. Alright, so we'll say from here to here is high density commercial. Now, all of this will be high density residential. This will be high density residential. Let's see. We'll say this will also be high density residential. And all of the rest of this is low density residential. I probably added in a bunch where I didn't want it. Oh well. Too bad. Okay, so that's going to be the latest addition to our city. A very questionably planned sort of secondary city almost. And how do you not have water? Alright, he wasn't supposed to be there in the first place, but that would actually... Oh, we do need to connect that to the main pipeline. That would help massively. Alright. Oh, one other thing I do want to do here quickly. So, we'll just call this, I don't know, like, side gardens or something. I don't know, Hillside Park, sure. I don't really feel like renaming it. The big thing I want to do here, actually, is I want to change it to a European building style. And the reason for that is I just like the way that the high densities look in that a little bit better. There'll be less towers and more... I don't know, just, you know, something I would, sort of more of what I want to see around here. Alright, so this is the commercial, this is a little bit of our residential, and see, it just looks a little bit nicer, a bit shorter, a bit less, downtown-y, I guess. And we'll give this area a little bit of time to populate, but that's all I really have that I want to do today. Is I just wanted to do a little bit more expanding of our city. I was hoping to do a little bit more, but it seems like just, yeah, I don't have the city's Skylines creativity in me at the moment, and we're having just so many technical difficulties at the moment. It seems like it would probably be better if we just end here once this all is built up a little bit more. So I'll say thank you all very much for watching. If you did enjoy this, please consider leaving it a like, share the series with your friends if you're interested in doing that. Subscribe to the YouTube channel if you're not already. And until next time, which will hopefully be a bit less of a dumpster fire, have a nice day. We'll just sit here for a little bit longer and let this area build it up. In fact, let's just do a little bit of, come on, cinematic camera. Here's a cinematic camera, and we'll just leave it on this for a little bit. Got a tram depot over there. That's not in a while. Lots of fog, it looks like, and a train. Lots and lots of fog. We've got our cable cars going up to the top of a hill. Very nice, very nice. We've got our old suburban area, which I know because there are no bus lines currently in the new one. That big, wide downtown streets that are terrible for efficiency, but they look very, very nice. That our park over here, amusement park. Alright, I think now I can call the episode well and truly over after I check on this area a little bit more, which doesn't seem to be expanding at all, probably because we need more commercial or something. I don't know. So, again, if you enjoyed this, please like, share, subscribe, all of the things.